Welcome. Hi, everyone. Here's your lesson for today, Math 15.2. All right, we're working on sorting three-dimensional solids. Yesterday, we talked about different three-dimensional solids. We talked about a cylinder. A cylinder has two faces that are flat and then a curved surface. A cylinder can roll. Can a cylinder roll? Yes, this is called a cylinder. Another shape that's also a cylinder would be like a mug or a can or a can, basically, okay? This is what is this? It's a cone. It has one vertice and one flat side, and if you put it on the surface is not flat, it can roll. It's called a cone. We also learned about the triangular prism. A triangular prism has a triangular face, two triangular faces, and 1, 2, 3 rectangular faces. It's called a triangular prism. We also learned about a cube. A cube has 6 sides and 6 vertices, and each side is a square. We learned about a rectangular prism. The difference between a rectangular prism and a cube is the cube, all the faces are squares, and the rectangular prism, the faces are rectangles. Okay? And something that's a rectangular prism would be like a shoebox, cereal box, okay? And a cube would be like maybe a die, like the dice. Okay? And that is it. Later, well, actually, I don't want to confuse you. That's it for now. All right, so let's keep going. Circle the cones, draw an X on the sphere. Oh, and a sphere. A sphere is a ball or a globe, okay? So circle the cones. Let's circle the cones. Is this a cone? That's a cube. Is this a cone? Is this a cone? Yes, these are still cones. Just because they're flipped upside down, sideways, or upside down, they're still cones. Now draw an X on the sphere. Now, a sphere is a ball. That's a sphere. What about this? This is a cube, a cylinder, and a cube. Do I do anything to them?
No.
No. Let's keep going. So the faces of a cube are squares. This is a face. The edges of the cube are the sides, and the vertice is the points. Vertices are the corner points of the cube. So we are going to be looking at rectangular prisms and cubes, and we're going to be counting how many faces, edges, and vertices each of these shapes have. So starting with a rectangular prism or a tissue box. You mind getting me the tissue box, please? Or a tissue box, we're going to count, because I'm going to do a tissue box because it's bigger than this little shape. And a tissue box is a rectangular prism. So we're going to count how many faces a tissue box has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're going to draw 6. You're going to write the number 6. How many edges does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, the sides. Let's count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Sometimes it helps if you use a highlighter to highlight the edges as you count. Vertices are the points. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices. Count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, sorry. It's 8 vertices. You're right. Sorry. I was trying to get through it fast. 8 vertices. And if we count it here, we can always check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're right. Perfect. Good job. All right, let's talk about a cube now. A cube has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 faces. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 edges. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It has 12 edges. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vertices. Kind of the same as a rectangular prism, you're right. But the difference would be what? Who knows the difference between a rectangular prism and a cube? What's the difference, Rena? And the faces are what? They're squares. And a rectangular prism, the faces are rectangles. Cubes are special kinds of rectangular prisms, okay? And this is true because, as you've seen, they have the same faces, edges, and vertices. But the only difference is a rectangular prism is kind of pulled long ways, and a cube is kind of symmetrical. It's all the same sides. Same size. Okay, let's talk about this one. Triangular prism. This is a triangular prism. How many faces does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one on the back, 2 in the front, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the side, and 5 on the other side. It has 5 faces. Now, how many edges does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to count that again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right, vertices, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 vertices. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 vertices. All right. Write or draw to explain. 2 of the 6 faces of a solid are shown. Draw the rest of the faces. What do you guys think the solid will be? Look, it has a rectangle and a square. What 3D shape has a rectangle and a square face? Good, a rectangular prism. Good job. So it shows 2 of the 6 faces because we know a rectangular prism has 6 faces, right? So they already drew 2 and we're going to draw the rest. I'm going to show you how. So a rectangular prism, this is 1. Hold on, let me play with it before you start. 1, 2, or no, they want me to do this, right? Yeah, no, I don't want to do that because it's confusing to me. Okay, this is the way I know how to do it. Maybe if you guys know how to connect these two to make a rectangular prism, that's awesome. But I am just going to make a rectangular prism using this rectangular face. So, there's a rectangular face, you can trace that. And then you draw a straight line from this vertice to this point, this vertice to that point. I need you to draw this with me. And then you connect these two. And then you draw a line from this vertice to this point. And then you connect these two. And then you draw a line from this vertice to this point. And that, my friends, is a what? Rectangular prism. Okay, look at the faces of the cube and the faces of the rectangular prism. Are they different? Are the faces of the cube different than the rectangular prism? Yes. All of the faces of the cube are a square. That's what you're going to write. Write that down. I'm not going to write it. You're going to write it. All of the faces of a cube are square. And then you're going to write a period, and then we're going to talk about rectangular prism. A rectangular prism only has 2 square faces. A rectangular prism only has 2 square faces. square faces. A rectangular prism only has 2 square faces and 4 rectangular faces. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, the answer is all the faces of a cube are square. Period. The rectangular prism, how do you spell that? It's right there. The rectangular prism has 2 square faces. The rectangular prism has 2 square faces. And 4 rectangular faces. That's it, period. Okay, I'm going to give you some time to write that down. Pause the video now. Okay, now that you're done with that, what you're going to work on next is page 534 to 536 on your own. On page 534, you're going to sort the shapes like we did yesterday. You're going to decide which ones have exactly 6 faces, 6 vertices, and 12 edges, okay? All right, class. If you have any questions, let me know. Have fun learning math, and I will see you later. Bye.